People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People of elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I finally did it. Okay, Canecolon has been proven to be toxic, and I don't use braiding hair anymore, but the reason I don't use braiding hair has nothing to do with the fact that it's been proven to be toxic. But every now and then I still want to, play in my hair, make new styles, so forth and so on. And I have enough issues without having to worry about if I buy some braiding hair, is it going to kill me? Literally, the stuff has been proven to be toxic. As in, you know, soaking it in vinegar to remove the coating on it, that's not good enough, So I don't know what's going to happen with the Canecolon, Yocolon, all of those products, but I'm not using it anymore. In the meantime, several people have been talking about Brazil wool, and I admit it was a curiosity to me and all that. So I finally got some. Yeah. Now the thing about Brazil wool, wool is just the name of it. A lot of people keep saying, "Oh, I use wool," but you can dye wool. Wool is natural. This is not wool. It does say fancy Brazil wool hair, but it's 100% acrylic. It's technically a yarn, okay? But looking at the texture of it, it does look like Canecolon hair and is combable, and there's many strands. So I'm going to use it as braiding hair like I've seen other people do. And of course I got pink because, hello, my hair is pink. It took a while to find, even on Amazon. They only have brown, black, several shades of red, chestnut. So when I seen a pink one, I said, hey, I'm going to try that. Also, I bought a full lace wig cap in a size large because I have a dome. Usually you find a wig cap, as you've seen in several videos, medium is like the only size that they go up to, and then I would have to cut the back of it, add a piece of lace to make it fit my size. And I ordered this without combs or adjusters, so that's what it looks like. This is actually backwards. They always package these things backwards, but the label goes on the inside, which means I have to turn this inside out. And that's how it would be used. Yeah. See, that label goes on the inside. I'm going to cut that off so that way, because that's another thing that bothers me. They always put a bright white label there. If you're ventilating hair, especially a full lace cap, and then you go to part right there, you can see that bright white thing that gives it away that that's not your hair, because nobody has a bright white thing in the middle of the back of the head. So yeah. In the meantime, where are some scissors? I know I had some here. There we go. I'm gonna clip that right on both sides. Yeah. So that's what I have left. And I could very easily pick at the stitching on that to remove it completely, or just color it black. Oh, it popped right off. Okay, I guess I cut it close enough. So that's what we have now. And it won't get confused with the front or back simply because of the shape. You know, you can tell what's the front, what's the back. And it came with a couple of things. A card that says Bella Hair, 100% human hair. So I'm assuming that's on all their products, even though there's no hair in this purchase. And 3 sew-in combs. I don't use combs, but it's nice to know I can. I usually cut those off of every wig I own. You know, a couple of times I've stuck those Velcro bangs in for security, but you know, I don't use combs. So let's see what it looks like on. Oh, I have to remove my glasses because this will hang down further than my forehead. Okay. Wow, that's a nice fit. And the stretch panel actually stretches. So I'm going to take a crayon and map this so that way I know where my hairline is. So that way when I ventilate it, I know where to stop. I don't necessarily believe in ventilating a bunch of hair and then plucking it out. To me, that makes no sense. And then this is an acrylic yarn. In other words, it's synthetic. Synthetic hair, when you go to pluck, will rip your lace. So you don't want to do that. You want to put the hair exactly where it's going to go. So basically, I'm just going to draw where my hairline is and then ventilate a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch beyond that. So that way, when I put the wig on, it completely covers my hairline, but I don't have to pluck out anything. So, yeah. In the meantime, just thought I'd share that. Oh, and my glasses go boom. Now, we could talk about other things. This is to all the ladies out there. Ladies, know your worth, okay? I'm not gonna mention names, but I'm finna spill some hot tea. And for those that are in the know, they're probably going, yeah, about time. And for those that are not in the know, use this lesson and not fall for the okie doke, okay? On my birthday, I wore this racy little top. It's literally lace and embroidery, and it was kind of sheer. So I put a bra on with it. I was looking for a brown bra, but it did not arrive in time. So basically, the bra was navy blue with stars, totally covered. You know, and with the jeans I was wearing, because I was wearing blue jeans, it looked like a congruent outfit. It all matched. Totally covered. Nobody could see a thing. You know, the bra provided modesty. But someone apparently assumed because I was wearing a sheer top that I'm a woman of a certain character. They were incorrect. Okay, we were talking, everything seemed fine, there was some chemistry there, but he had different ideas than I did, apparently. So, yeah, I gave him my phone number because he asked for it. We're talking on the phone. 3 or 4 days go by, he sends me a text message and he said, I had a dream about you. And I went, really? Tell me about it. And I probably shouldn't have asked him that because he said something totally disrespectful and untasteful. And if that's the kind of stuff he dreams, okay, I'm not going to knock someone for what they dream. But I did tell him that was immature and inappropriate. By immature, I didn't mean his character, I meant the timing. If you're starting a relationship, whether it's a long-term relationship or short-term relationship, you know, or if you're just getting to know someone, you don't go there, you know. That was immature, timing wise, and totally inappropriate. I mean, there are certain things you just don't say. I mean, he hadn't asked me out for dinner yet. He hadn't, I don't even think he knew my last name at that point. But he's saying things that would generally be said months down the way, you know. So basically, I said, that's inappropriate and immature. And he goes, oh, okay, I'll stop. So that cooled off. Fast forward a month later, our daughter's calling, hold on. There we go, I'll get back to her in a minute. Fast forward a month later, and yesterday happened. Okay, I get a phone call, woke me up. It was technically my day off. I didn't have any place to go. I didn't have orders to deliver, none of that. So I pick up the phone and I go, hello, what are your plans for today? No plans yet, what's up? And he goes, I was thinking, come by, watch some movies with you. Yeah, I was born at night, not last night. He went to Netflix and chill. But hello, it's 9 something in the morning, and I'm thinking, what the heck? I said, well, actually, I'm hungry. How about you meet me at Perkins? I don't eat breakfast. Okay, fine, no problem. In the meantime, my daughter called, just like she just did while I was on the phone, and said, hi, Mama, what's up? I said, I'm finna go to breakfast. Want to join? She goes, sure. So she met me at Perkins. She's off on Tuesdays. So we had a nice long breakfast. So basically from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, we're eating Perkins. I swear I was full until dinner, actually past dinner time. But I knew I had to eat something, so I went on ahead and ate dinner, even though I didn't feel hungry at all. I mean, up until I took a bite of a sandwich, then my stomach growled and went, oh, yeah, I'm hungry. When you're diabetic, you can't do that. But let's get back to Mr. Netflix and chill. That's disrespectful. That's distasteful. Apparently, he has an impression of me that I'm some gold digger or chicken head or something because, well, she was wearing a sheer top. But that's not how you treat people. I mean, if you want to get to know me, hello, my name is Lakea. What's my last name? The only thing that I would normally say is, yeah, what's my last name? When's my birthday? Well, he knows my birthday because he met me on my birthday. So, you know, he knows the basics. He knows my name. He knows my birthday. He knows nothing else about me. He didn't bother to try to find out anything else about me. Okay? Every time I've talked to him, I give him little details like, well, I have a blood draw at so and so time, so he knows I have a medical condition. Didn't bother to ask me what the medical condition is. Didn't find out any pertinent details like, hey, what do you do for fun? What do you do for work? You know, anything. But he wants to come by and watch movies. I was born at night, not last night, and There's two things that's not going to happen. One, you're not going to come to my apartment when you don't, have any clue about me or whatever, and I let you in. No, that's not going to happen. He doesn't even know my address, And two, if you've never watched a movie called Four Color Girls, which gives you a hint of why you don't invite total strangers to your apartment, go watch that movie. But I was born in 1960 something, and that's just not done. If you're going to court me, court me. If you're going to date me, date me. If you're trying to get to know me, get to know me. We could get to know each other at the movies, outside of my house, at a restaurant, outside of my house. Oh, I'm on a strict moving budget. Okay, fine. Let's go to a park. I'll bring a picnic. You're not coming here. You know what I mean? Before someone enters my domain, I'm going to know everything there is to know about that person. I don't know his address either. So why would I invite you to my house to watch movies at 9 o'clock in the morning? It doesn't make no sense. I'm thinking because this individual is a local celebrity or musician or, plays bands and stuff like that, he's used to a certain kind of individual that lets him get away with that nonsense. But I grew up in church. I know my worth. I know which level of respect I will accept, and I know which level of disrespect I won't accept. That was his second chance. He just don't know it. So, there's no third chance. The idiom is usually 3 strikes you're out. I grew up with a different idiom. Confucius says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. There's no third chance. There's no, oh, well, we got off to a rocky start, but no. I gave you a chance. You said something inappropriate. I'm thinking, okay, that was a dream. Maybe that's not how he thinks or that's not his character. So when he called, I was open to giving him another chance. And he blew it. So, yeah. Don't let anybody treat you like a chicken head. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Don't let anybody treat you like a goat digger. Don't let anybody treat you in a manner that's disrespectful. Okay? This is not a person that I would have brought home to my mama, to say the least, with the way he acted. Okay, I was married for 30 years. I left the marriage 5 years in and basically couldn't get a divorce because he kept refusing to sign the papers or coming up with reasons why we can't do that, so forth. So, because he was a narcissist. His whole issue was the fact that I left him instead of the other way around. When you're dealing with narcissistic people and people that have certain delusions, you learn real quick what you can and cannot put up with, and you learn to spot gaslighting a mile off. This person would have tried to gaslight me into believing certain things. I'm not on it. I seen the pattern. He said some disrespectful things, and in his brain, that's normal. Fine. Be normal with all those other people out there, but not here. So, yeah, if you're dealing with people that are treating you like that, they want the world, but they're not showing you basic respect, basic consideration. And I mean, why deal with relationship problems without a relationship? I said what I said. You understand what I meant. Okay? We're not going there. So, ladies, know your worth. Don't let people talk to you just any old kind of way. Even if they're sugarcoating it with, well, I can't even say, you know, sexy language or respectful language because he didn't show respect, you know. But yeah, that's not it, sis. Anyway, I'm going to go play with this yarn and that wig cap, and well, I'm gonna give it a couple of tests to see how hot I can make it before it melts, and you know, if it's ventilatable. I'm thinking it is. It's definitely braidable. Has absolutely no scent whatsoever. Canacolon has a scent. That's why people soak it in vinegar, to get rid of the coating on it and to get rid of the smell, because it smells like doll hair. This has no smell. This is actually a yarn, and I've done yarn braids before with acrylic yarn, so I know that won't snag natural hair. But this has a totally different texture. It's actually made to look like hair. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yeah. So that's going to be fun to play with. In the meantime, just thought I'd share that. Ladies, know your worth. Gentlemen, do better. Okay? Come from a Christian standpoint. Would the things you say to some woman you're meeting be something you would say to your mother, your sister, your auntie, your elders, your grandma? If the answer is no, then don't come at the lady that you're trying to talk to, date, or have a relationship with that same energy. Because that ain't it, sir. Nope, nope, nope. In the meantime, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps are located at PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. And those boxes, 3 of them are now empty. I need to make more soap and fill them back up. So yeah, there'll be a couple of videos coming for that. But in the meantime, sales have been good. Folks have rallied around me when my car broke down and bought soaps to the point where I didn't have to borrow money to pay for the repair. I didn't have to ask anybody anything, and I thank you for that. And in the meantime, my hobby has went up a level. I'm still gonna make soap regardless, but at least now I know if there's an issue, you know, car repairs are expensive, I can survive without having to, you know, depend on family members to bail me out. My soap did that. So yeah, this has been People. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now.